Now that we've gone through 20-something movies and there has been a complete paradigm shift in terms of ideology, I think we're now trying to get to the more diverse heroes as opposed to necessarily the best heroes. Woo! Careful on that hot take. You might burn yourself.
Being ugly, stupid, racist, sexist, lying, stupid, dumb, moronic, hypocrite. And we're getting more of the same recently. But as much as I don't like him, I'm really shocked at how much he's doubling down on all these aspects, but doing so blatantly that it's really shocking. I'm just going to summarize his views, which are, as usual, horrendous and hypocritical. Now, I have no stake in this game. I do watch a lot of anime. I like a lot of anime. Ghost in the Shell, Overfiend. I could go through the list. But I'm not a big fan of Cowboy Bebop. I've just never seen it. I've heard good things about it. So I don't really care whether or not it's been canceled. But here's the thing. He does, and as he blatantly tells us, I didn't think this would happen. I put out a little tweet, but I guess the gods were hearing me, and now it's canceled. So, and he even says this in the video. Now, you can't expect me not to do a video on this. And coincidentally, he predicted, as did a lot of these channels, which he's allied with, Nerdrotic, Ryan Cano, you go through the list, Geeks and Gamers, that Shang Chi would be a major flop. Nobody cares about this. Nobody's talking about this. Well, Shang Chi has recently been announced to be getting a sequel. But now, magically, the announcement happened, and he's not put out a reaction video. And this isn't the only case. When Why the Last Man was being announced, of course, he attacked it as woke. He predicted it would fail. Guess what? It was canceled. He did a video on that. So the pattern is pretty obvious. When his predictions come true, magically there's a video. When things don't come out true for him, no video, no acknowledgement of a mistake or being wrong. Now he decided to add extreme racism to the mix. I don't just mean racism. I mean, listen, he is who he is. He's going to do the constant dog whistle, so he only cares about racism when it affects his interests. But turning to his old Shang-Chi video, I'll give him credit. He admits he's not really a Marvel person, so he doesn't know Marvel exactly. But this is in the video, and it's really shocking. He says, well, the MCU, it was good. It had 20 good movies. Didn't have the biggest characters, but it had characters we knew about. The Thor, the Wolverine, the Iron Man. We'll put aside Wolverine is not technically in the MCU, so again, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. So on. But then he adds, and now we're going from the best characters to the diverse characters. When they're challenged on this, they always go back magically to Sarah Connors. It's like, can't be a sexist, because I love Alien. I love Sarah Connors. I like Ripley. I like Blade. I like a black character. I like Finn. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with that contradiction? Well, A, there's no contradiction. You're just being cynical. Like, how do we really know you do care about these characters? How do we know you even understand these characters? And then, of course, these same people who's like, they shrunk Finn on the poster. They make fun of John Boyega because he's part of Black Lives Matter. So it's sort of like, well, wait a minute. Which is it? Sort of like you like, quote, diverse characters, but in real life you are racist? Doesn't seem to make any sense. And we'll put aside the actual just numbers. Oh, Shang-Chi made money? It's getting a sequel? Oh, we got to play with the numbers. There's got to be a paradigm shift, which they never explain. Like, why is the MCU now, quote unquote, racist and sexist? Again, remember, to them, racist and sexist means we don't have the white man in every single movie. Could you at least explain it? Again, I'm sympathetic if they're right, but they just state these things as facts and they don't even bother to verify anything or even justify. It's just a lot of conspiracy theories. But hey, it's conspiracy theories, boy. The good white people, so therefore I have to believe them. How could you not believe Nerdrotic or the King Hippo or the Mauler? They've got the objectivity. I think what they don't have is knowledge about these actual characters, whether in the comics or films. It's just phony, made-up garbage and outrage. But of course, when they're right, yeah, then the videos come. When they're right, the videos are never stopping because, money. Just blatantly going to rewrite history. Garrett was always right, and hey, all this racist appeal to your subscribers, we're just going to forget that. We're going to forget that Blade existed. We're going to forget a lot of things that existed. But because King Hippo, he's got to be right, I guess.